CB fuel truck, proceed across, correction, proceed on Alpha to the south ramp.
Going on Alpha, CB fuel.
Ogden ground, Skyhawk 700.
Then 5. Temperature 12, dew point -2, altimeter 3027. Runway 17 in use, expect visual approach. Land and hold short operations are in effect. All VFR departures advise ground control of your direction of departure. Advise on initial contact. You have ATIS information, cross runway 21 at Delta.
Runway 17, taxi Alpha via Delta, cross runway 21 at Delta.
Ogden Tower, ATIS information, Quebec. Time 1952, Zulu observation. Wind 180 at 10. Ceiling and visibility are better than 5005. Temperature 12, dew point -2, altimeter 3027. Runway 17 in use, expect visual approach. Land.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Put it closer to your mouth.
I don't want it in my mouth because I don't know whose mouth's been on it.
Wellen. Is.
Oh, okay. On the family then.
Yep. Okie dokie. I have a second button, I don't know which. Yours is over there.
What does that do?
Talks to the tower.
Don't need to talk to any tower.
Ogden ground, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo, sorry via Axiom information Quebec, and ready to taxi like the northbound departure. Hear me?
736 Tango Bravo, Ogden ground, runway 17, taxi via Bravo, Alpha, Delta, cross runway 21 at Delta.
Alright, taxi 217 via Bravo, Alpha, Delta, and then cross runway 21 at Delta for 6 Tango Bravo.
Crosswinds are not good.
Not really a crosswind.
I heard the word.
Cross runway 21.
Oh, is that what he said?
Cross runway 21.
Where's that? Where's the sun shield thing?
One's broken.
What's this one?
Missing. You don't get one. You got sunglasses.
Yeah, but it's right in my eyeballs.
So we're gonna go that way. You'll be fine.
Oh, good.
So we'll take off into the sun. Ish.
What else do they need to fix in this? This for?
That's an air vent.
Well, maybe it was a secret camera.
See, on the flight sim, like, it does this a lot. So, that's why I said it's over-exaggerated.
Now, where I sit on the left side, that middle, out on the yellow line.
So is your legs in between the line?
Huh?
Are your legs in between?
Oh, it's on my left knee.
Okay, how about now? In the middle?
Yeah. Why?
I said it wanted to be in the middle.
No, like when I drive, I look at my hood to make sure it lines.
Oh, I see. Bravo, Alpha,
Alpha.
following the signs.
Bravo Alpha. As opposed to
Not
Alpha
one of those.
only.
That?
As opposed to Alpha only over there.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way.
I'm saying as opposed to.
Yeah, as opposed to.
the tower right over there?
That is. So which one is it? Which one are they in?
I would think they're in the Huh? Taller one with the orange thing on top?
Taller one with the orange.
Why?
Why? Because that's the new tower, probably.
File cabinets on the side of it.
Couldn't work in there though because there's no elevator.
I gotta walk up steps now. I would not apply. I walk to the door and say, never mind.
Never mind.
Go to my local McDonald's.
We're not doing this.
I wave. Runway?
I'm going about 15 miles per hour. I think that's pretty slow. Look, scam likely.
Well, it's probably Comcast calling. Calling me, I gotta call.
Usually my scam are like, they want to sell me insurance.
What do you say? My mother has my insurance covered?
No, I say no thank you. Up the phone.
I just ignore them. I don't answer my phone. Send it to voicemail.
Send it to voice.
But my work doesn't call. Ling-a-ling-a-ling.
I should have gave you this headset so you can talk to them.
We'll switch real quick. Three, 2, 1.
Yep, runway 3 and then 2-1.
How come they didn't tell you to go there?
Airport information only.
Then cross runway 21 at Delta.
Ogden altimeter 3, so
Told me to cross it.
Oh. Short-term memory issues.
I know what he said. Now if he said hold short of 21 at Delta, I would have stopped back. But hey, short of 21 at Delta, and then he would hold short. Or cross.
That means stop because maybe another plane's coming.
See?
Surprised what I learn on these little... Only a mother will fly with his child.
Plenty of people have flown with me.
Yeah, but I was your first passenger with your instructor.
Oh, when I had an instructor.
I laid down in the back because he says, let's do some stall tactics. I'm like, do you really have to do this now?
Yeah, it would have been a boring flight.
Oh my God, I laid down in the back.
I even did some stalls yesterday from the right seat.
Oh. We don't have to do them today. So practice just.
Okay.
What's that plane doing up there?
I think he's starting.
He's what?
Starting. He's taking off.
Where did he come from? He was in front of us.
He was in the hold area.
Why was he there for so long?
So long? What do you mean?
Because we've been that side for a long time. At least 15 minutes.
Oh, not quite 15 minutes.
Felt like 15.
We've been taxiing for maybe 5.
Yeah, but before you taxiing, you were doing all this other stuff. There was no plane.
Well,
He
maybe
didn't come from the hangar.
Well, I don't know where he came. I don't know. But he's gone now. Taking off. There's a plane landing. How good he lands.
Wobbly.
There's another plane in the
Where?
plane in the pattern.
Oh, I see. Does that mean you're next? Gotta wait for him to land.
Another one too up there.
Oh my God, it's a busy airport. That's a bigger plane.
What do you mean?
Looks like longer wings.
Where? The one in front of us?
Yeah.
Cessna. Alright. Run up. Hold that. Start from right there.
But the throttle?
Yeah.
1800 RPMs.
Alright.
Mixture set for takeoff.
Okay.
Magnetos check 150 max.
Alright.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Okay, throttle 2000 RPMs.
Okay.
Prop reduced to 1800 RPMs. And it says check that. Oh, check that it holds steady.
Check that it holds steady.
Oh, that's the next category.
Okay.
Okay, prop slowly full forward.
Okay.
Engine anometer, I should say, suction.
Yep, good.
Throttle idle then 1000 RPMs.
Sure. I just like to make sure it's
Ogden ground, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa, no flying club. Information Romeo, northbound departure.
Talking to you.
643 Sierra Papa, Ogden ground, runway 17,
next.
taxi via Alpha, Delta,
free
cross runway
takeoff.
21 at Delta.
Yep, I know what to do in an
Runway
emergency.
17 via Alpha
Tell me
Delta,
next.
cross 21 at Delta, 643 Sierra Papa.
For takeoff, free takeoff brief, complete.
Okay.
Flight controls, free and correct. My legs in your, my stomach is in your way. Did you
How
drop?
am I supposed to turn?
And now I dropped my phone.
Uh-oh. Phone. Alright.
See what I mean? They do some
There you go.
adjustment here. Okay.
Take note of that when I'm landing.
Yeah, really? No, you take mental note. Okay. Whew. Good thing we checked that. Flight controls free and correct.
Right.
Alright, flight instruments check and set.
Flight instrument and set.
I don't like this next one.
What's the next one?
Autopilot off. I think I would like a little autopilot help.
Autopilot? Oh, there's none.
Fuel gauge,
Right here,
check
actually.
quantity.
Fuel gauge, we're good?
Fuel selector, both.
Says 3 Sierra Papa, no delay crossing the runway. Sport cruisers taxiing down the runway to your left, they'll give way to you.
Okay.
No delay, 3 Sierra Papa.
Trim, set for takeoff. Flaps, set for takeoff.
Okay.
Yes, set.
Yes, set.
Departure brief, initial head or heading and
Altitude.
altitude. Okay. Mixture, set. Engine, anometer, suction check.
Okay. Good.
What did I say wrong?
Ammeter?
Oh, it is ammeter.
Ammeter. Ammeter.
Sure, it's
I don't even, I know what it is. It's this.
A modimeter. Okay. As long as you know what it is and it's good.
We're good. I know the gauge.
Seat back, seat belts, upright and fastened.
Okay.
I was going to recline. Final items. Doors, windows closed.
Good.
Light on at night. Oh, it's daytime.
Daytime.
Strobe light on.
It's done.
Transponder set to alt.
Alright.
Switch to tower frequency.
Okay. Then we're after takeoff.
Sport Cruiser 4 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 17, clear touch and go.
124 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 17, clear touch and go.
Ogden Tower, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is over at 17, ready for departure.
Call and say again.
Ogden Tower, this is Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo, we're holding short of 17, ready for departure.
736 Tango Bravo, 1 Tower, left down departure approved, runway 17, clear for takeoff, traffic is full cruiser on the downwind turning base.
Alright, clear for takeoff 17, left downwind departure for 763 Tango Bravo.
Full cruiser 4 Bravo Foxtrot, traffic departing assist.
4 Bravo Foxtrot, we got traffic in sight.
Okay, thank you.
I will when he hands it off to nobody.
Oh. But he said you're clear.
Did. Alright.
Ogden Tower, 8 Bravo
Airspeed is
Foxtrot, holding short, runway 17.
Full cruiser 8 Bravo Foxtrot, and Tower hold short, runway 17, landing traffic.
Hold short, runway 17, 8 Bravo Foxtrot.
Up, up, and away.
Up, up, and away. Left downwind departure. Look, big mountains.
That's good. Why do you gotta make that left-hand turn?
As he said, left downwind departure. So I gotta turn left. We were taking off to the south, but we're heading north, so I don't know how else you want to get going north.
Full cruiser 8 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 17, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 8 Bravo Foxtrot.
Alright, what's the after takeoff checklist?
Flaps up.
Okay,
Climb power set, 25 feet.
we're already past that, we're in the
Or
cruise.
25 inches.
We're cruising.
Climb speed, VY. Oh, cruise. Power set,
Full cruiser 8 Bravo
23 inches.
Foxtrot, make right close traffic, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
I don't like those little bumps.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17, right close
Really no
traffic.
bumps.
Bravo Fox.
Solid.
Huh?
Solid.
Nothing? I call it nothing.
Our engine instrument check. Lights is required. Mixture lean is required.
Yep.
Mag, compass, heading, sync.
We're good.
The next says approach.
We'll climb a little higher, so we'll get out of the bumps.
Okay.
Sky Tango Bravo, frequency change approved, good day.
Was that for 6 Tango Bravo?
Sky Tango Bravo, affirmative, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thanks for 6 Tango Bravo. Alright, now we can go up. Maybe if you like held on to
Full cruiser 4 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 17, clear touch and go.
make you feel a little bit better.
4 Report Cruiser 124 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 17, clear touch and go. Ogden Tower, Skyhawk 6430 Papa, holding short, runway 17, ready to go.
Ears get clogged.
Huh?
Skyhawk 6430 Papa, tower left down departure approved, runway 17 clear for takeoff, traffic support
What'd you
cruiser on
say?
the downwind
Your
turning base.
ears get clogged.
17 cleared for takeoff,
Go like that.
downwind departure,
I
6430 Papa.
Support cruiser 4 Bravo Foxtrot, traffic departing is a Cessna.
Aurora Fox, we got departing traffic in sight.
Will Joyce ever fly with you again?
Support cruiser 8
Maybe.
Bravo Foxtrot, all company on the base, runway 17 clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17.
She was like you.
Company
You're like, why is it turning? Oh, well, we have to land. We have to turn to the runway, or else. The plane up there.
I say,
Oh.
my video is taken off.
Did you?
I think you need to keep the eyes on the air.
I can see my peripherals. Oh, I was already like practically taking off by the
Yeah, I
time you didn't realize how fast I was gonna go.
Yeah. And then, like, it was shaking around, but then I
Oh,
got
nice.
the side view.
Nice.
Ogden Tower, Cessna 89er 947 is number 1, requesting left turn east of the freeway.
Support cruiser, disregard. Cessna 89947, I'll try to take you hold short of the runway landing traffic.
Holding short, 947.
Tall Mountain.
What's that?
No, I said Utah Mountain.
Pretty nice.
Tall ground. Mountain. Ground. We're still parallel.
So
Okay.
parallel.
Here's my pilot. Keep your hands on the stoke. Or yoke, or whatever it's called.
Right. 123.05.
You'll see traffic down to store 424 Foxtrot Papa, 3 miles to the north of the field, east of I-15, flying southbound at 5,500 along the mountains, send up to 45 for 17, big city.
Is flying. How far are we from Brigham? 10 miles.
And Bingham traffic, Skyhawk 246, turning final runway 17, touch and go.
Wait, let me start over.
Wait a minute. Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is 10 miles to the south, headed northbound. We're past through 8,500 climbing, and we're just going to be flying over the field, head to Malad. Brigham traffic. Go for it.
Same mountains. Round.
just supposed to be looking at the mountains?
There's a mountain around.
Jeez.
Mountains.
Up, mountains.
Here's my co-pilot. Oh, that's on the say parallel.
Oh, okay.
And then here.
Brigham City traffic, damage there. Twin Star 350, Tango Sierra 6.5. Directly west of the airfield, 11,500 maneuvering over the town of Corinne. Brigham traffic.
Go up to 10,500 and fly glad.
Go up to 10,000?
We're at 9,000. We're going to go up to 10,500.
Why?
That's where we'll cruise. We're heading west.
Big planes head 10,000.
This one's a high performance. Climbing at 80. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to. I think actually the normal climb is 79. Be exact. For the checklist. Which I guess I'm doing. It's just below 80. We're going to overfly Brigham. Brigham is just dead. I'll let you see it here.
Brigham what?
Brigham City, look.
What is Brigham City?
Airport, Brigham City.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, about 15 miles north of the airfield at 5,700 feet, southbound towards Brigham.
We're going to overfly him. 5,700 feet.
And Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 246, turning left crosswind, runway 17, touch and go.
We're doing practice out.
We're doing what?
We're just overflying the field.
Where's Hill?
Oh, back there.
Oh, we already passed it.
When we took off, we were heading towards Hill, and then we turned left.
That big left.
Away from it. That was a pretty shallow turn. That far. I feel like it's giving us a warning. We're 500 feet above ground level.
Brigham City traffic, down to 424 Foxtrot Papa, over Brigham City, doing entering the 45 runway 17, about
yeah, it's much smoother up here.
45 17, over.
But it's pretty scenery.
Yeah, I like the climb pretty high so I can see Cache Valley
on the left
right
downwind for runway 17, touch and go.
At 10,500, we're over the mountaintop, so.
I think you can turn down the air a little bit.
Are you getting cold?
Easy.
There you go.
Your mountains definitely don't have much snow.
I know, it's unfortunate. We're going to go into a drought. But look at the lake right there. Take a picture of that frozen lake. Take a picture of that lake right there.
Right there?
Yeah, take a picture of that lake. Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736, Tango Bravo's 5 miles to the south, heading northbound over the I-15, going to overfly at 10,500. That's where we're at currently for Brigham traffic. Well, zoom out a little bit. Don't pinch zoom on those things. Actually, how about you use
Brigham City traffic, Diamond Star 424 Foxtrot Papa, entering left downwind 17. Brigham.
Yeah, Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 246, turning left base, runway 17, touch and go. Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa, 10 miles south of the field, 6,500, transitioning northbound, Brigham City.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta. I'm 10 miles north of the airfield at 5,600 feet southbound, Brigham.
Too far away.
Yeah, but you can also go, because I have 2 cameras on that. You're not a very good photographer.
What kind of photographer you want to be? You want this thing out of it?
Can you hold the stick
No!
straight? Here, I'll do it with one hand.
Doing it with your no hand.
Right, look. Hey, look. It's a much better picture.
Traffic, Diamond Star 424 Foxtrot Papa, left base 17, stop and go. off to the east on the cross of the base. Correction, breaking off to the west of the base. Bring up lead traffic.
Bring up city traffic, Skyhawk 6430 Sierra Papa, 5 miles south of the field, 6,500, transitioning northbound, Brigham City. I'm way underneath us.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 9 miles north of the airfield, 5,500 feet southbound, Brigham.
Bring 'em, bring 'em, bring 'em, bring 'em, bring 'em.
Bring them in.
Brigham City traffic, Twin Star 350 Tango Sierra is 8.5 miles west of the field, 11,000 maneuvering in the area, Brigham.
Somewhere over there.
Brigham City traffic, downstairs 424 Foxtrot Papa, 3 miles northwest of the field, climbing through 5,600 to 6,500 northbound. We'll look up the helicopter.
What amazes me, the land is all full of squares.
Because it's farms.
No, even when you fly over other places.
You'd be surprised how many farms there are in the U.S. It's a much more relaxing flight than going south.
Skyhawk, or Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 79246 on the left downwind, runway 17, touch and go.
So, where are we going?
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 7 miles north of the airfield at 5,500 feet. I'm west of the railroad tracks,
About 36 miles.
Brigham.
Okay. Like 60 miles an hour.
Brigham City traffic, downstairs 424 Foxtrot Papa. We are currently 5 miles north of the field, west of I-15. We're northbound as well, climbing through 6,500. Looking for the helicopter.
30 minutes. So, we're going how fast? 100?
110
So we should get there in 15?
What's that?
I was doing, if it takes 60 miles.
Oh yeah, we'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Right.
Make a call to bring them real quick. Bring up traffic, Skyhawk 76, Tango Bravo is 3 miles to the north, headed northbound over the I-15, 10,500. Headed to Malad, bring up traffic.
Traffic at 6 miles north of the airfield. I'm at your 3 o'clock. No factor.
Thanks.
What's at 3 o'clock?
Hey, Roger, thank you.
Huh?
What did he say at 3 o'clock?
At my 3 o'clock, no factor. Like I'm not going to hit
Skyhawk
him.
79246 on our left base,
We're next to these
runway
mountains.
17.
We are next to the mountains. Far next to the mountains. That was annoying and loud. Whoever that was.
Traffic, Skyhawk 79246 on our final for touch and go 17.
Traffic downstairs 424 Foxtrot Papa, 9 miles to the north, 6,500 northbound.
It'll be faster on the way back.
What do you mean faster?
Because we're hitting a headwind right now.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 5 miles north of the airfield at 5,400 feet southbound. Brigham.
Where's my phone?
Right here. That why it makes it bumpy? One?
No.
Those mountains.
Most likely. My phone.
Oh, you want it?
Let me see my phone so I can get you too. Not only you.
Don't be whistling.
And Brigham City traffic, Cessna 947 is at Perry. 6,100 is standing for left downwind 17 Brigham City.
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is 5,700, 2 miles to the southwest of the field. We'll be overflying midfield, entering left midfield downwind for runway 17.
This is a 736 Tango Bravo.
Correction, 736 Papa Yankee. Who's in Tango Bravo?
Scott, with the long last name.
You're within the Sharky by yourself.
I'm with my mother.
700 246 on our left, crosswind.
I was like, wait, why is he calling from my plate? Who's in Papa Yankee?
Why do you have to end because 5?
Go ahead, Papa Yankee.
Who's in Papa Yankee?
Oh, this is Kelly.
Oh, Kelly, hey.
5,600 is standing for left downwind 17 Brigham City, touch and go.
What'd you say?
And Skyhawk 246 is left downwind runway 17, touch and go.
Move away from the bumps.
What do you mean move away? We're just following the road.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 2.5 miles northwest of the airfield at 5,600 feet. So I'm entering the pattern for a left downwind for runway 35. I'm southbound towards Ogden now.
Brigham City traffic, 6
I just
Papa
wanna go-
Yankee is overflying midfield, and we'll be entering left midfield downwind. We got the traffic
Let's go to
approaching.
a
I mean, the numbers 17 side. Is there any other traffic in the downwind?
We'll have to land right away.
We'll be like, no.
This is helicopter 30 Delta. I'm on the downwind, 1 mile northwest of the airfield. I'm at 5,500 feet.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is 10 miles to the north over the head northbound to Malad at 10,500. This is my final call, Malad or Brigham traffic.
Hopefully you're not fine.
Brigham traffic 9459 Charlie. We're showing 13 miles north of the field. We're southwest bound, 7,300, climbing 7,500. Brigham.
And
What do you
Brigham,
say?
Cessna 947 is midfield, left
Hopefully it's
downwind
my final call. Is that what you said?
touch and go. I have the
Your
traffic.
final call.
And final.
Well, final call going north, and then I'll call him again when I'm coming back south.
So Kelly, this is his plane?
No,
Brigham City traffic,
he was actually
Yankee. We're exiting the left downwind at 5,700 northbound. We're going to try to re-enter the pattern.
Was he the one kept failing?
No. Good.
What about the other guy that kept failing? Did he eventually fail?
Oh, I don't. The older guy. I don't know what happened to him.
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 6430 Papa, 10 miles north of the field, 6,500 northbound, Brigham City.
Brigham traffic, Cessna 947 is left base. Touch and go 17. Brigham.
How far we are from Malad? 26 miles. Been flying for about 30, well, the battery's been on for about 35, 38, maybe 38 minutes. We're halfway to Idaho. I've been flying for 20 minutes.
And Brigham traffic, Cessna 947 is short final 17.
What are we going to do in Idaho?
Where?
What are we going to do in Idaho?
We're going to land at the airport and then take that
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta.
So I get
Parking
my
the pattern,
truck
heading
for 3 hours.
south.
We can park
I'm
take an Uber.
already 1 mile south of the airfield
What's that?
at 5,500 feet,
Uber.
Brigham.
Take an Uber.
Get something to eat.
I don't think anyone...
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk.
I don't even know. I didn't even...
Left crosswind, runway 17, touch and go.
That's what I would do.
We would,
Brigham
but
City traffic, Skyhawk,
to be back by
9459 Charlie, 7,500. We are 10 miles
to be back
north of the field.
Huh?
Brigham traffic, 2388 Juliet, 5 miles southeast of the field, 8,500 will be headed to Logan up the canyon.
Literally. Time has
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 736 Papa Yankee is half mile north of the field, 6,500 southbound over the interstate for Ogden. Will remain east, or correction, west of the interstate.
That's Kelly.
Brigham traffic, 7947. On takeoff leg, I'll be departing traffic.
But I guess it doesn't work anymore.
6,500.
That's the fuel flow. Tells you your fuel flow.
You put the air back on, by the way?
Did I put it back on? No, I just closed the vent. Is it still cold?
Feels like it's getting colder.
There. That's the best you could do.
Okay. Aren't you cold with no shirt?
The temperature. About 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, okay. My body temperature is reading it right.
It's 53 degrees on the ground, though.
Okay, well, we dropped 20 degrees.
Charlie, Twin Star 350, taking Sierra is 10 miles west of the field, 1,000.
So Logan Airport is over there, just behind us.
I prefer when you keep your hands on the...
Okay, it's just over there.
What? The concrete? Oh.
I can kind of see it. Yeah. It's over there. I've been there once.
Now we're flying over the mountains.
Brigham traffic,
Those are hardly mountains.
miles southwest. Southwest bound,
Where's my phone?
500, climbing to
I put it back in.
6,500.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 3.5 miles south of the airfield at 5,600 feet. I'm on the west side of the I-15, southbound Brigham.
Hills.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 246, short final runway 17, touch and go.
What photographer are you?
Brigham traffic, 59 Charlie, 8 miles northwest of the field, southbound, 7,500 Brigham.
What kind of photographer am I? I'm a great photographer.
Brigham traffic, Glen Blue Tabria, taxiing from the ramp for departure 17, Brigham.
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 736 Papa Yankee, 3 miles south of the field, 6,500 southbound.
There's my lad right there.
And Brigham traffic, Cessna 947 is at 6,500, and I'm about 3 to 4 miles southwest of the field, southwest.
There, that's the VOR.
Would you say DOR?
And, just for instrumentation. 117.4 is the VOR.
DOR.
Brigham City 613 Delta Delta, 4 miles away from the airport. Northbound at 7,300, going to Logan City.
So we're going to... At?
And Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 79246.
Let's head to the VOR.
Pattern back to the southwest.
Let's listen to the VOR first. So it should be long, long, short, long, short, short, long, short, short.
What's that mean?
Morse code.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 6 miles south of the airfield at 5,500 feet, southbound. Gonna be over the I-15 towards Ogden.
That means the VOR and this airplane are communicating.
It went short,
That means
short,
it
long, long, whatever.
Yeah, it was what? Long, short, short, long, short. So, as long as I keep this in the middle, I'm headed towards the VOR. But so, like, if I lost, if I got lost,
right.
I didn't have a GPS, I had like a sectional chart or something, or I had a chart and it has the MLAD VOR's information. I plug in the information there, I put the needle, set it to 2, drop the needle in the middle right there, I'm headed towards the VOR.
What does VOR stand for?
Like very high, blah blah blah.
No
Omni range. I can't say the word, it's too big. It's too big.
Oh no. You can't say it, you can't fly it.
But I know what it is. It's a cone. We're getting close.
Brigham traffic 736, Papa Yankee at 65. We're going to descend to 55. We're 8 miles south of the field and we're going to head back to Ogden. Final call.
Oh, we're still on break. Now we're MLAD. So your ears are going to pop up. We're going to descend down. We're going to close this.
And it's going to be bumpy.
No. And this.
I have no service.
Yeah, we're a little high.
Weather, wind 200 at Niner, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 12 Celsius, dew point -4, altimeter 3023. This message is advisory only. The active calm wind runway for the Brigham City Airport is runway 35.
Which airport are we landing?
MLAD, but there's no weather for MLAD. I just put it on
MLAD traffic, Skyhawk 640 Papa, 10 miles south of the field, 6,500, inbound for landing, MLAD.
Now you're down to 6,500.
Down to 9,006.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the little hand. When do you have to call him to the tower and jump?
I'm about to call him. There's no tower though, it's on Old Airport.
So who are you talking to?
Whoever's listening. There's MLAD right there. That little bitty strip of
White?
Just kind of, it's like directly ahead of us.
Oh, okay, I see him.
Little itty bitty
Like
great
a dot.
thing. Pretty small. It's a small, very, very small airport.
But it's straight ahead.
Yep. But we're gonna tray left downwind for runway 16.
When you say left downwind, you're going to turn left to go into it?
Yep.
Not fun for me.
Go like this.
I'm holding on.
Really hard.
Why is it bumpy now?
No, I don't know all the weather phenomenons. Don't know them all, so most likely because of the mountains.
But they're further away.
What's that?
They're further away.
Oh. Malad traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravos, 5 miles to the southeast. Going to be entering a left downwind for 16 for a touch and go Malad. And currently descending past 7,000. Absolutely nobody's listening to us, but I still have to do that.
Malad traffic, Skyhawk 6430, 5 miles south of the field, 5,500, inbound for landing, Malad.
Say somebody else was coming?
Yeah, I guess someone else is coming.
Well, how do you know?
Because he said he's inbound to land.
So who's going to go first?
Probably me, because I'm ahead of him.
Is that thing right there?
That's the airport. Malad traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravos entering a left downwind for 16 for touch and go. Malad traffic.
I don't like this.
How could you fly in a normal plane?
Because it doesn't feel like this.
What do you mean? It's worse than this. Some points. How's your Xanax work?
Stop. It's not funny.
Malad traffic, Skyhawk 6430, Papa, entering a left downwind for runway 16. Malad.
I do. I do. Alright, I gotta make a left turn.
Okay. I'm closing my eyes on the left turn.
Close your eyes.
Oh, as long as I look at the right side, I'm okay. What are we flying over that brown thing?
The trees? The very, very dead trees. Yeah, they're just dead trees.
Distract myself. Coming for a landing in Idaho.
Malad.
Huh?
Malad, Idaho.
Yeah, but Sorry, the cameraman is kind of wobbly.
Flat traffic, Sky 643 Sierra Papa, left base 16, flat.
That did not feel good. It was not a smooth landing.
It like ballooned up a little.
Okay, so now we're about to go take off. Oh my god, you said it was bumpy.
I told you the ground was bumpy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank god. Off the bumps. Now we gotta go through that bumpy section again. Well, hopefully it's not bumpy going the opposite way.
Flat traffic, Sky 643 Sierra Papa, final 16, flat.
Flat traffic, Sky 6 Tango Bravo's on the go, 16, headed back to Ogden, Malad.
Don't scare me no more.
But did we die? Haven't you heard that meme before? But did we die? Did it look like I was out of control?
The plane looked like it was out of control. You with the little wheel thing makes me feel better when you do that. Because that's the thinning of something. What's it called?
Trim.
Trim, yeah.
Trim.
I don't know why that makes me feel better. What does the trim do?
It just makes it so you don't have to push as tight or pull it back as hard.
Guess we're gonna hit the bumps going back.
Till we get to the good altitude that we were at the night there.
You don't have to call back into somebody?
I will in a minute.
When you get to bring them?
When I'll make a couple of calls to Malad.
So we're at 6,900.
5,900. Now we're at 6,000.
Oh, it looked like it was past the 6 where I sit.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to cut and paste this GoPro.
What's that?
You'll have to cut and paste the GoPro movie.
Huh? Cut and paste it?
No, like 2 segments. But Scott, I'm scared.
It's not funny. But it is.
For you.
Malad traffic.
I gotta go to work on Monday.
Oh, that's true. Malad traffic, Skyhawk 736, Tango Bravo is about 4 miles. 4 miles to the southeast, headed southbound back to Ogden at 6,500 climbing. Malad.
Flat traffic, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa, left downwind 16, flat.
So somebody scribbled when they road. The road is that?
Somebody what?
Look, it's just all squiggly lines.
The roads?
Oh.
Oh, the little river thing.
It's what?
The river?
Oh, it's a river?
I don't think that's a road. Who made that road? Was not smart.
So whoever made that river was not that smart.
I don't think anybody made that river.
Well, God did.
If you believe in God. God made the river.
God made the river.
If you believe in the flying spaghetti monster.
Let's see traffic.
Maybe they made the river.
Sierra Papa, final runway 16.
Are we still climbing?
We are.
7,900?
Yeah, we'll go to 9,500.
And when I'm on a big plane, I hold the seat in front of me.
What's that?
When I'm on a big plane,
You hold the seat in front of you?
I do. So this is no different than what I do on a big plane.
But you can see in front. I'd imagine if you can't see in front of you.
When you're climbing, I can't see in front.
Well, neither can I. I can't see what's going on in front of me. I see a cloud. And a mountaintop. Maybe some hills. Malad traffic, Skyhawk 736, Tango Bravo is 8 miles to the southeast. Head southbound, climbing past 8,500. Malad traffic.
Flat traffic, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa, departing a pattern to the south, flat.
Ogden is KB.
Brigham City.
Oh, Brigham City.
Would be Brigham City.
When it's smooth, I'm okay. I'm not terrified. I enjoy the scenery.
It's always nice.
But when I feel like it's bouncing side to side,
You have to realize there's nothing you can do about it.
I understand. And I don't like having no control.
And maybe you should have control.
But even if I do this, I don't feel like I have control. Since I'm a friend, I'm gonna... I have a tendency to climb. But then I'll climb.
Oh, okay. So if you trim it just right, you don't do anything.
I don't trim it. I don't know how to trim.
At 0, we're not climbing.
And you don't have to hold this.
No. Well, this one kind of leans to the right side.
Oh, it needs the right wheel on
So you kind of just have to, like, your finger on it, so... Let's make one final call to these guys. Malad traffic, Skyhawk 736, Tango Bravo is 15 miles to the southeast. Head southbound at 9,500. There's our final call, Malad.
With a information. 2157 Zulu, weather, wind 220 at 7, visibility 10.
Bringham's weather.
Oh, really? You're higher than 9,000?
I use it in between. Showing us at 9,300, and this one's showing us at 9,000. Almost 600.
Oh, it's two different.
Yeah, they're reading differently, but I said it correctly, so I hope they know about it.
Avon Hill.
Flight school. I noticed that when we left, I was like, huh, usually they're like within 100, not like 400 feet.
Well, then that's more of a problem when you go to land.
Why is that a problem?
Because are you looking at this? That.
Looking at this.
Oh no, I was looking.
I mean, I'll glance at the altitude, but if we're a visual, I don't need to really look at the.
Okay.
I know where we're
Well,
at.
why are you looking at this versus this?
That's just our VSI, our vertical speed. So right now we're climbing.
I like a horizontal speed, quite honestly.
That?
I like horizontal speed.
Horizontal speed?
Parallel.
I like
Frequency traffic helicopter 7530 Delta 11 miles south of the airfield at 6,200 feet. I'm northbound, Brigham.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah. A little bit of snow on it.
Just a. Oh.
I really like the way these mount.
Hills.
When you're down on the ground, they're much taller than they appear from up here.
Well, they're pretty small. Those ones are a little bigger.
Huh?
Those ones are a little bigger.
Oh, yeah. They're much bigger. You know, had we come in on the sunset, it would have been pretty. You went out in the sun?
What's that?
Took off in the sun?
We were taking off to the south. It was a little bit of sun.
I didn't remember it being an issue.
Behind that cloud anyway.
Now I know you said, you know, you don't like necessarily fight when it's dark out because of the mountains.
It's hard to see them.
No, I understand. So why?
Frequency traffic helicopter 7530 Delta 8 miles north of the airfield at 6,500 feet. I'm northbound, Brigham.
So why, when people climb to the top, won't they put sensor lights so you know?
Frequency traffic helicopter 7530 Delta. I'm descending from 6.5.
What's the last part you said?
6,500
When people climb to the top of the mountain, why don't they put sensor lights?
I mean, people do. Are you talking about like search and rescue? You're looking for somebody?
No. There's lights you put in your lawn that light up.
Oh, well, I don't.
Solar operated.
There's no one that lives up there.
I didn't say lives up there when they climb.
Oh, I have no idea. I've never noticed.
Idea?
I've never noticed lights fly over these things.
I'm saying, but that would be a good idea.
Possibly is a good idea.
When people land or climb Mount Everest, put something on top to leave their mark.
That's a much bigger mountain.
Nonetheless.
And the all relative mountain. Bring Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736, Tango Bravo is about 13 miles to the north, headed southbound 9,500, going to be overflying the field, headed to Ogden. Brigham traffic.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 5 miles south of the airfield at 6,000 feet, descending to 5,500 feet, northbound Brigham.
Helicopter below us.
South of the field.
But he's at 5,000.
Descending.
Right.
So we're going to overfly him.
Right. Is it harder to fly a helicopter? Why?
I mean, it's not like this. Not like you just go forward, take off. You have a collective, and it's not like a throttle. There's a throttle, but it's not used like go faster or slower. That's what the collective is. Just bring him right there.
Okay.
I can take a picture of Brigham. Is this gonna get?
Huh?
So that's as good as it's gonna get.
But the propellers are...
But we're just far away from it.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 3 miles south of the airfield at 5,500 feet, directly over the I-15 northbound Brigham.
Brigham City traffic, current number 47 Papa, we are 19 miles north of the field at 7,500 feet, we are northbound. Brigham.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is about 8 miles to the north, headed southbound 9,500. Going to overfly the field, headed to Ogden. Brigham traffic.
Why are you flying close to the mountains?
Why am I not flying close to the mountains?
You're flying over that airfield?
Over the airfield. Overfly the airfield. If it gets bumpy, I'll turn over there. How about that? Right now I feel no bumps.
No, it's good. Not much traffic.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, beam the numbers 35 over the I-15 at 5,200 feet northbound Brigham.
Somewhere down there.
Brigham City traffic, Sport Cruiser 613 Delta Delta, 6,700, 10 miles north of the airfield, inbound for landing.
Oh, that guy's behind us.
Know you're in front of him?
Huh?
Does he know you're in front of him?
Yeah, I mean, if he's been listening, then yeah. But he's below us, so.
This, where's this I-1?
I-15?
Not much traffic this time of day.
Not much traffic at all on the I-15 up here.
River's now in horseshoes.
Now in horseshoes? Oh yeah. Yeah, not a road, but a river.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 2 miles north of the airfield at 5,200 feet northbound over the I-15. Brigham.
Brigham City traffic, 613 Delta Delta, 6,600 descending. We're going to be a straight in final runway 17. We'll stay right up next to the mountain for you with the helicopter.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is about 3 miles to the north, 9,500, headed southbound over the, going to overfly the field, headed Ogden. Brigham traffic.
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa, over 15 miles northwest of the field, transitioning south for Ogden. Brigham traffic.
As on initial contact, you have ATIS information, Sierra.
Traffic is final for runway 17. How far north are you?
200 Zulu, wind 180 at 8, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 13, dew point -2, altimeter 3022. Runway 17 in use, expect visual approach. Land control operations are in effect. VFR departures, advise ground control of your direction of departure. Advise on initial contact, you have ATIS information, Sierra.
For northbound towards Logan. Brigham.
Roger, we're currently at 5'9". We'll stay at 5'9" until we get a little bit closer then. 613 Delta Delta, currently 6 miles north.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 6 Tango Bravo is overflying the field now, 9,500, head southbound to Ogden, Brigham.
This is helicopter 30 Delta. I have traffic in sight that's for final runway 17. No factor. Brigham.
Stop at a CV.
What's that?
I want to stop at a CVS way back. I can get off.
Off stuff?
I'm going, you know, like sucky candy.
Okay. We're going to start our slow descent.
Already?
Yeah, you got to get under 5,500. Usually before you hit the airspace.
How far it is so you...
We got about 20 miles to the destination, Ogden. But about 15 miles or so to the airspace.
Take a picture of the ground and say flat earth people. Found it.
Found the flat earth. Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is 4 miles to the south. Currently at 9,000 descending. And we're headed southbound to Ogden, Brigham.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 7530 Delta, 8 miles north of the airfield at 5,500 feet. I'm over the railroad tracks northbound towards Logan, Brigham.
Already past the railroad tracks.
Brigham City traffic, Skyhawk 643 Sierra Papa. We're 10 miles northwest of the field at 7,500, transitioning south to Ogden. Brigham traffic.
Brigham City 613 Delta Delta, final 17.
What was the number? It was 38107. Number, what was this number?
3810.2.
Why does it say 3811?
We've been flying for, well, the battery's been on for about almost an hour and a half. What the battery's been on.
This water.
Huh?
This Salt Lake.
Oh, it's Willard Bay, but it leads into Salt Lake.
Where's Salt Lake?
Where all those mountains are.
Willard Bay, Salt Lake City, boom.
Third Bay,
Ogden. Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 11 miles north of the airfield at 5,600 feet, northbound to Logan.
Brigham City traffic 613 Delta Delta on the departure leg, runway 17, climbing up to 65 southbound towards Salt Lake.
Brigham City traffic, time star number 47 Pulse Papa, we are 26.5 miles north of the field at 7,100. We are Mary Navy. Brigham.
Brigham City traffic, helicopter 30 Delta, 12 miles north of the airfield at 5,800 feet. Last call, Brigham.
Brigham traffic, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo's 10 miles to the south. Head southbound, descending past 7,500 to Ogden. This will be a final call, Brigham. Ogden Tower, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo's 10 miles to the north. We're currently 7,000 descending over the power station, inbound full stop. We got information, Sierra.
Plus 945 down to Charlie, taxi across runway 21 at Charlie. Cross Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground.
Ogden Tower 1040 Alpha, making a return.
59 Charlie, cross 21 at Charlie, and Alpha right on the ground.
Star 104 Juliet Alpha, remain at or below 5,500 in the hill class Delta.
Out or below 5,500 hill class Delta.
Star 4 Juliet Alpha, Roger, required to have you read back that altitude restriction with your call sign.
Star 104 Juliet Alpha, maintain at or below 5,500 hill class Delta.
Star 4 Juliet Alpha, thank you. Contact Hill Tower 127.15. Good day.
12715.
Repeating what he said. Ogden Tower, Skyhawk 736 Tango Bravo is about 1 mile south of the power station. Got information, Sierra. Currently descending past 6,500, inbound full stop.
6 Tango Bravo, Roger, stand by, I'll get back to you.
Alright, standing by. 6 Tango Bravo.
2-1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, the COP 6080.
Wind 160 at 11.
Okay, copy that. You have an initial heading?
Same as what she gave you, heading 240.
Yeah, she sure did. Thanks.
So 736 Tango Bravo, Ogden Tower, make straight in runway 17, report a 3-mile final.
Alright, Trey 17, report a 3-mile final for 6 Tango Bravo. Good thing we don't have to turn too much because there's the runway right there. Literally straight ahead. Straight ahead, there's the runway straight ahead.
I see this crooked one.
Well, I don't mean it's straight right now, but it's straight ahead.
Oh.
We don't have to make any harsh turns to you know, get to it.
still the I-15?
That is.
A busier.
Well, we're closer to a city.
Satcom 6088, contact Salt Lake departure. Have a safe flight.
Okay, see you, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
See the helicopter?
No, I think it was I don't think it was a helicopter. I don't know.
So where's, oh, right there.
Yeah. We're headed straight in for that runway.
So tell me when I should start videotaping.
I'll tell you when. Probably after I make my. I'll tell you when after I make my call.
Can we eat first before we go?
Yeah.
I don't care where we eat.
I don't care where we eat. Ogden Tower is Cox 6 Tango Bravo is 3 miles, final for 17.
So 736 Tango Bravo, roger. Traffic to your left is an A10 setting up for Hill Air Force Base. Altitude indicates 6,300. Caution wake turbulence. And you said full stop landing?
Full stop, yes sir. 6 Tango Bravo.
The 6 Tango Bravo, runway 17, clear to land. Where are you parking?
Over at Axiom.
6 Tango Bravo, roger. Plan to roll out to the end.
Plan to roll out to the end for 6 Tango Bravo.
We can eat at a nice restaurant since I'm taking Joyce to...
You want to eat at a nice restaurant?
If you want. Where's the fast food?
After we land? Or are we picking up Joyce?
No, I thought she's going to do homework.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to text her, see what she wants.
Right, okay, yeah.
Unless she changes
There's the A10 right there, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Alright, maybe you should start recording.
They're coming in for final landing. Lopsided nonetheless.
They said caution wake turbulence, so.
He did say that?
He did, because the A10 pushing out soft.
No. So we're going to see how smooth our landing is. Your eyes on... 17, I remember that. There's 17.
Where we took off.
It was smooth.
Oh yeah. He said plan to roll out to the end, so.
What do you mean?
We're just going to cruise out to the end.
The 6 Tango Bravo, turn left end of runway, taxi the ramp via Bravo, monitor ground.
Alright, left at the end of runway, and taxi to ramp, and we'll monitor ground point 7. Thanks, 6 Tango Bravo. That's that, see, we survived.
Whew! Only one little shaky period. God, it's not funny.
Not funny. Yes, it is. I can still think it's funny.
God has a sense of humor. Things where I have no control, I find no humor over it.
At least it's going to be a quick taxi. We're parking literally right.
Oh, okay. Open?
Yeah. Well, I'm not pushing this thing. Someone else can do that.
Well, they're flying, aren't they?
Yeah, someone's going to be taking.
Thank you for pushing it out. Well, there's the fuel truck.
It might be getting.
What you have left?
About a half.
Oh, you didn't use much. Look, your number's 42.
This is 45, so something's not right.
I would report it. So the student pilot has it and is relying on it. Don't rely on it.
Don't rely on it.